Some macro updates as well. The Indian economy has taken a massive hit due to the COVID-19 lockdown and the lack of manufacturing activity. India's industrial production contracted a record 55.5% in April as COVID-induced lockdown almost froze the economic activity. The government, meanwhile, held back the release of complete data of index of industrial production for April, saying it is not appropriate to compare IIP data with earlier months because of the lockdown. In fact, Maithili joins in with her analysis of how the data panned out. Maithili.
The Reserve Bank of India's decision to set up an internal working group to look into the issue of ownership and control in private sector banks is a very welcome, long overdue decision, because though the present guidelines go back to 2005 and the broad contours have remained unchanged in the sense that the RBI always wanted diversified shareholding, it also wanted to be sure that the promoter was somebody who was fit and proper. So these broad contours have remained unchanged. The fact is that there have been issues in the recent past, particularly with Kotak Mahindra's promoters taking the RBI to court over the issue of RBI's mandate that they should reduce the promoter shareholding. We also saw the issue with Bandhan Bank. Recently, Indusrial promoters have sought to hike the promoter shareholding. And the fact is that there was no harmony in the various regulations of the Reserve Bank of India, because even though these licenses now are available on tap, over a period of time, the RBI has kept revising its guidelines in the matter. So it is good that the RBI has set up a committee to go into the broad issues of harmonizing all the guidelines. The committee will also look into a very important aspect of whether banks should come under the suggestion that was made earlier by the Anand Sinha committee of the NOFHC, that is a non-operative financial holding company, under which banks will not have subsidiaries of their own. They would all be subsidiaries of the NOFHC, so that in case there is any problem with a subsidiary, like in the case of a mutual fund, this will not impact the balance sheet of the bank. So this is again a very important term of reference for the committee. Hopefully we'll get a report soon and the RBI will be able to move forward so that all the dissonance that we have seen in the matter of promoter shareholding is settled once and for all. And we also have a very firm decision and a roadmap on operationalizing the NOFHC.
So, Maithili, for joining in with your first take as well on IIP numbers.